You big nonce!
Well, hello big nonces, Chainsaw here on a Wednesday doing the 90s reviews, oh yeah! Back again, it's just me, Chainsaw, playing the 90s games. These ones, I'm going to be pre-recording a few games, I'm afraid this time, big nonces, because I'm actually moving at the moment. So, I'm going to try get a few reviews done, just the covers, whilst I settle into my new place, big nonces. If there's a problem though, Dog Bomb will cover the 90s reviews, but possibly just for 1 week, and hopefully I'll be set up and my internet will be on at my new flat, big nonces. So we're going to get on with it. I'm going to do a series of mixture reviews, I think we'll start on the Gameboy Color this week, big nonces, and I'll move on to the SNES and the NES maybe. I haven't quite decided yet, but I'm sure it'll be all planned out soon, big nonces. This one, back in the 90s, was a popular children's type boy toy, you could say, big nonces, called Hot Wheels. I don't know if you remember it. Popular toy in the 90s. I remember playing it myself, and it was quite annoying, big nonces, if I can remember rightly. Setting up the track for 6 hours, then you press a little plunger thing and that really happens. The cars just fall off the track. So hopefully the video games will be a bit better. Got me coffee here, of course, so let's get on with it. Hot Wheels, I think it's called Wheels of Steel, I think the game. Better check that though, maybe, I can't be bothered though. Right, you've got a series of cars here, and you've got some stats underneath. Of course, the graphics on here, you're going to have to bear with us there, because it is a Game Boy Color, big nonsense, so it's not going to be exciting and super duper, as to say. I'm not sure what the stats mean at the moment. You've got a steering wheel there at the bottom, as you can see. That must be your cornering abilities and stuff. I'm guessing that above the steering wheel, that symbol's probably speed. You've got the one on the left, I've got no idea what that is. I think it's some sort of ship, big nonsense. No idea. And then you got an explosion thing, which is probably an armor of some type for crashing. There's a toe jam there, don't fancy that. Toe jam and Earl, they were always popular hit in the 90s. Way too fast, oh, bit too much power for my liking, big nonsense. And slide out. Let's not discuss that one, big nonsense. Shadow Jet. I think I'll go just with the Shadow Jet, to be honest, because it looks quite a nice mixture of stats, and it just looks good, big nonsense. I'm in the bedroom apparently, where people play with their Hot Wheels, of course, back in the 90s. Big spider there, big nonsense. Did you see that? Just went flying past it. Think about spiders. It's best not to startle them, big nonsense, especially when the big tarantulas. As you can see, that the track's a bit weird on this big nonsense. It's a bit of a, it's split up, and you seem to jump to piece on the track. If I can remember rightly, on the Hot Wheels, actual proper game, not the video game, used to make them jump over things. It was mainly stunts, big nonsense, it was mainly racing. Well, I think it was racing as well, but I think we tried mainly to do the stunts, big nonsense, and make massive tracks and just whack it, big nonsense, basically. Big fire engine there in the background. Graphics are very bad on this, but it's Game Boy Color, but it is hard to see your actual car on the track. You don't seem to really do much there, big nonsense. I came in third, so I think I was last there, big nonsense. But never mind. I got a bronze trophy anyways. And I'm not sure, can you see above there, underneath their cars, like a little, I think it's like a score or something, big nonsense. And they've got some other sort of symbols, they look a bit like spiders. Try again. Yes. We'll give this another go, big nonsense. See if we can do any better. Go, go, go! You can do flips and stuff. but you're gonna have to land properly, big nonsense. Oh, I don't know if that helps you in any way doing the flips. Maybe you get any bonus points for it. You might do. That was quite a good one there, big nonsense. I'm sure you agree there. There's some toy soldiers in the back there, as reminders of that last, well, a couple of weeks ago review on Sarge's Heroes on the N64, big nonsense. Maybe tribute to that. Oh. So, a bit of water there, big nonsense. I don't know why you would have that in your bedroom, unless you accidentally spilled something. At the bottom there, big nonsense, because you can see on the bottom of the screen. A bit weird that, big nonsense. Also, on the room as well, on the background graphics, you notice there's oh, 2 spiders there, big nonsense. You'll notice there's quite a few old-fashioned pictures and things children would normally have in the bedroom. Right, here we go, big nonsense. Nice window there. I'm sure you agree. Oh, bird again, big nonsense. So this game, not the greatest game, I don't think. No. Single race, because the tournament's getting a bit too hard for us. I think we'll try a single. I think I'll go for the old way too fast big nonsense, because I wasn't keeping up with them. So you've got a bedroom, a living room, backyard, well, there's a kennel there, and there's, I think, is that a piano? We've got a piano, it might be a barbecue, but it looks more like a piano, big nonsense. Maybe they sit round there and have a little sing-song. Oh, we've tried the bedroom, so we'll go for the living room, save us out. More exciting here. And I'm this orange car here, it's going to be faster. Looks like I'm going to have to hit them power-ups on the track by the seams of things to actually get anywhere in this game. Because I'm still, even though I'm in the fastest car, I don't seem to be keeping up with them, big nonsense. So I think you must have to brake. I won't do that. Unless you have to do the tricks. With being the old stunt wheels or steel wheels. I think it was stunt wheels actually, big nonsense. So I've got to try and hit them. But it's quite hard to hit these power-ups on the track unless you've really played the track before, I think. So, unless you're lucky. Nice cactus there, big nonsense. It's a bit strange having that in the living room. When we find them in the desert, as you do know. Oh. Some drawers there, big nonsense. Not the greatest game in this one. Oh, loop-a-loops. Oh, I do like a loop-a-loop. If you ever go on the loop-a-loop, make sure not to take any drinks on with your big nonsense. Bit of advice there. Oh, bird again, big nonsense. So it's a very hard game, this one, and it's not really any racing going on, to be honest, big nonsense. It's not really that great. TV there, old-fashioned TV. That was more the 80s. I think that's Dave's TV. Dave usually keeps his old gear. Oh, I'm sure what was there? It was like monster, big nonsense. Oh, there he is again. So this one, big nonsense, I wouldn't recommend it, I'm afraid. Sound on the game, well, it's repetitive. Obviously, it's a Gameboy that generally has repetitive music on most of the games, so you're not going to get any BGs, big nonsense. Oh no! Right then. Well, I'm going to make this one a short one, I think, big nonsense, because I'm just really bored now. I think I'll get on with my next review, I think, big nonsense, because this is just too much boredness, big nonsense. I give this game, I'm going to score it specifically for the Game Boy, I think, because I have to take that into consideration. I'm going to give this game, I'll give it a 3. I'll give it a 3, big nonsense. I'll give it a 3 out of 10. Not the greatest racer on the Game Boy. I'll see you next week, big nonsense, for the next review. Hopefully I'll pick a better game. Thank you for watching anyways, big nonsense. Remember, get those chocolate hobnobs ready for next week.